Hello, this is Anne from Dilemma Games, the factory of brain teasers. Now we will show you the many ways of playing the famous Pento chess puzzle.
So as you know, Pentomino comes from the word pento or penta. Penta means 5. So like we have domino, which means 2 squares, do, mino, or triamino or trimino for 3, we have pentomino for 5. As the pentagon in the USA, the shape is a shape of a 5. So here you have 12 pieces that each one of them is built from 5 small squares, as you can see here. This is the maximum shapes you can shape with 5 small squares. You can have only 12 different pentominos, not more than that. Now usually we are taking the pentominos and define them as letters. For example, this is the letter I. This is the N. And we have more like Y, U, P, W, Z, F, L, X, and T. From Pentomino we can make many 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional puzzles. We can shape all the numbers from 0 to 9, all the letters from A to Z. We can have games for 2 players, family games, all based on thinking and shaping. Here we will show you one of Dilemma Games' Pentomino puzzles named Pento Chess. Here what you have to do is to take the 12 pieces and try to form a square from them. Of course the 12 pieces are not enough, because if each piece is 5 small squares, double 12 options, so 5 double 12 is 60. So what we did, we add a square, which is 4, to the 12 pieces, so in total we have 5 double 12, 60 plus 4, 64, and then we can shape a square of 8 on 8 to form a square. And here are all the 12 pentominos plus a square, making an 8 on 8 board, made like chess. Now we will show you some of other Pento puzzles. In total there are thousands of them that can be done. And mathematicians all over the world are adding more and more every week. Dilemma Games developed a series of more than 50 lessons based on Pentomino from the 1st grade to the 7th grade on several difficulty levels. As we will demonstrate now, we will show you how you can shape the letter D from the Pento pieces. Of course, in all the pieces you should form, or all the shapes you should form, you should use all the 12 Pentomino pieces. As said before, we can form all the alphabet from A to Z. Each letter can be done from 12 pieces. So this is the D. And in other movies of Dilemma Games, you will be able to see the numbers, the 2-dimensional, the 3-dimensional shapes that can be done, and also games for 2 players and family games, all based on these magical Pentomino pieces. Here is the D, for example. See more Dilemma Games movies on YouTube on Pento and others. Battery.